Yo, what up, everybody? It's party time today because it is the first match of the GSA Bingo Tournament. On co-commentary today, I have Mini Corey. How are you doing, Mini Corey?
Pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. And also on the line, we've got Yale and April. How are you guys doing?
Doing well. How about you, Simply?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty excited to see how this goes down.
Me too. I'm excited.
You feeling confident?
That's one word I guess I could use. I'm confident, but I'm also nervous. I'm really nervous. I don't want to make any stupid mistakes.
Yeah, but, that's fair. It got best of 3 though, so we've got a couple chances. And we got April here. April, babe. What up, Chad? What up, Unseen? Rick Astley.
Tank planning for this bingo, remembering all the routes.
Can we see some clocks right now? I'm a little bit interested to see how many clocks. We've also got new emotes, I believe, and we're speedrun now. We got GGs, we got the GLs, the goals, the GGs. Okay, flex on us. Show us your moves.
Show your moves.
Are you a fan of Melee?
You know, I played it a few times.
You know, I've looked at it. I know who Captain Falcon is somewhat. Pretty sure he's the captain of something.
Of Falcon, supposedly.
All right, well, April might not have a mic. I guess we'll just let you guys get to it. Are you...
So are you counting down, like, in the call or in chat or what?
Oh, I am counting down. All right.
I don't know if it's you, necessarily.
I got you. I can do it. Let's all do it together. All right, chat, ready? Everybody get ready. Oh, wait, hold on. We're just waiting a second. All right, April's here. Yale is here. Game 1, best of 3, first match of the GSA Bingo Tournament. $500 for first place, I believe.
All right, Milo's counting down. That's good.
Oh. 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, fellas.
Good luck.
So what are you thinking, Mini Corey?
You know, I'm not too familiar with either of these players. I also haven't seen the board yet, so.
Yeah, that'll be good to see, I think.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so 1 row, 1 column. You can do diagonals, I'm assuming.
What pops into my head right here is column 1, actually.
So,
it's all stars in 2 different stages, but apart from that, it's 2 pretty quick challenges, being open 7 cannons and lose Mario's hat. And then 20 lives also happens pretty easily as well, if you're getting that many stars. Yeah, so the first thing that pops into my head right here is
cannons. That seems a little bit long. Is that all cannons in the game?
It's all stars in 2 different stages. No, there's 11 cannons in the game, so you can skip 4 stages. Some of them are a little bit harder to get to than others. Some of them are also in stages that you're going to be in anyway, as long as you just get the right star order. For example, you're doing all the stars in BOB, you're going to get the cannon there. If you go into Womp's Fortress, you just make sure to do Wild Blue at the very end after you've gotten the Fortress star, and then you can open the cannon while you're on your way to that one. So there's a lot of cannons you can kind of get as you go throughout your run here.
And apparently we've got double sound. It definitely could be one of the players having their sound on. But apparently we're good now. Everything's fine. We're off to a start, but April here, unfortunately, no Lakitu skip. Now, this is kind of brutal because, you know, 1 column, 1 row, it doesn't take that long, and 10 seconds, it's a little rough. Not really 10, we'll give them 8, but let's see, both going to BOB, of course. Let's see what else we got. Red Coin Star, BBH, Secrets, and THI, that's not too bad. 6 stars in DDD, though.
Yeah, that one's a little rough.
And 140 coins in 2 stages. That could be pretty difficult. But Yale nailing bomb clip. Okay, and now here we're already starting to see a difference. April going for some BOB stars, perhaps. Oh, sliding down. Perhaps going for second column. I mean, I don't see any other.
What that makes me think is they're going for more stars in BOB there.
All right,
he is going in bingo sometimes for sure.
And, ooh, here we go, showing off some strats. If you guys were able to catch the task results from BOB, we saw that used very often. I'm not sure why he didn't go around the other way. Might not be familiar with the movement. but still making it happen, giving the Bob-omb King a toss. Yeah, going for cannonless.
Another row here that I didn't catch before is the very bottom row. It's all stars and BBH, 2 140s, and then 3 red coin stars. None of them are on a normal round if you're doing a 16-star run, but if you really just go for the 16-star and then get those in addition to it, get 140 while you're in WOMPs and then 140 as well while you're in BBH, I believe that's possible. That one's not a bad choice either. You can also get 140 in Wet Dry World.
Yeah.
You can actually do that with the red coin star. Would go pretty well as well.
April getting his first star. Chat, coming to a consensus about column 5, saying it's looking pretty good. Red coin star and Wet Dry World, all stars in TDC, rematch with Quick and PHI, at least 1 star from each stage, and 2 Bowser stage red coins. I think that's the winner, actually. Now that chat has brought it to my attention, that's definitely a clock-worthy column.
I had your tiny face covering up the 2 Bowser stage red coins on my screen, so I wasn't evaluating that column. But that does seem like a pretty good one to go for. Appear to be the one that April's going for here because he is opening that cannon and he's getting more stars in BOB. So I think April might be leaning towards column 1 or column 2. Could be one of those rows as well.
Yeah, I think
I'd expect row 2 maybe is not a bad one either.
3 cap, yeah.
Cannon and left the stage.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, this could be star number 1 from each stage. He went for Bomb King, correct? So
he might come back when he gets wing cap.
It could be... Well, if it's row 1, then it was just going for the cannon and then getting star 1 in each stage here.
That's not in row 1. Oh, wait, yes it is. There you go.
That's right.
Well, shit. I mean, well, crap. April, possibly going for row 1. It looks like Yale... He's in JRB, probably, maybe row 3, column 3?
I think for Bomb King, so that's not pointing me towards star number 1. So, and that's the only other JRB goal. Oh, there's red coin star, but potentially be something if he's going for the bottom row. No, now he just left.
Okay. So Yale with some cryptic movements here.
Into CCM now. Also choosing the star number 1, but then just made that decision too late, and it's going to go back to BOB later to get Bomb King.
April taking down stars and WOMPs, though. Yeah, Yale could perhaps be changing routes. Maybe one caught his eye, but then he's like, you know, that might not be the one for me, and changing up his route, but so far pretty hard to tell.
It's definitely a skill you have to develop in bingo, is very quickly deciding what you need to do. Or
go ahead, sorry. I was fascinated by
something exciting happens, you should call it out, absolutely. But learning maybe what stars are in nearly every route you do, which is generally, you start out kind of doing a 16-star run almost while you're deciding your route, and then sometimes you do have to double back on the stages, but it's still for the best.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe you find another one. But here comes April using the owl. You gotta have pride to use the owl, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people won't swallow their pride just to use the owl. Some people I see going for owlless clearly have not practiced it enough, lose a lot of time, and especially in a race environment, it's so much safer. Doesn't lose that much time. And
absolutely. And I agree about the race environment. You really want to play it safe here. You need every second you can get. So
definitely
consistent. You don't want to be losing time all over the place.
Yale going for what looks like 100 plus penguin race.
Should be the case. April there goes opening the cannon. So I'm leaning towards row 1 for April.
Yeah.
Not decided yet. I don't know if he is either, so we'll see.
That seems pretty reasonable, pretty fast. 6 stars in Wet Dry World is probably the longest. All these other ones you can just kind of pick up as you go.
And one thing you have to keep in mind.
Ground pound into wild blue and then long jump. Oh my.
One thing you have to keep in mind with some of these bingo stars is there's squares that maybe seem easier or harder than they necessarily are. For example, in Wet Dry World, 6 stars means you have to get everything. And generally, you get everything except for the Go Downtown, the Vantage Cap star. unless you do decide to get Vanish Cap in your run, which
yeah,
a lot of
trying
times
to get
is
the
so far
star.
away.
There it goes. Yeah, that's true. I guess, star number 1 from each stage might be the most actual amount of time. But that combines nicely with the 7 cannons. It's like 2 birds and 1 stone. But April with a ground pound, using the absolute edge over here. Trying to get up here. Yeah, so I think he wanted to come up here and talk to the pink Bob-omb, but the pink Bob-omb does not spawn there until you get, you know, the eel star. So going to have to,
the star here.
Going to have to play with the eel down here. Can we get some clocks for our boy April? Sort of suckling on a clock here. The game knowledge.
Definitely a mistake that a bingo player might make early in their bingo career. There's a lot of really random things about when cannons spawn and things like that just don't come up in speedruns.
Okay, and April trying to get the eel out of this ship. Did do it. Went way up there. It's all good. Honest mistake. I mean, the nice thing about bingo and what's so cool about it is it's always completely different. Like, you'll be doing stuff you've never done. I guess after a while you get used to the different ones. I don't know how many different squares there actually are. Do you know?
Oh, different tasks that could be on a board?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that, but bingos that felt similar to other ones, so.
And apparently there are more being added soon, so it's about to get lit. SM64 Bingo is here to stay. Great race category, lots of fun.
Absolutely,
and,
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how this goes down. Again, this is a best of 3. Who will take it, Yale or April? Give us a clock if you're thinking Yale. Give us maybe a jidge or a goal if you're feeling April. Beautiful throw from Yale, and now April able to get getting stuck on the pole here. Not sure how to get past it.
Trying to climb up it.
Not sure what the plan was there, but you know, stopping in front of the Bob-omb. And we got some clocks showing up. A lot of people in favor of Yale right now. But we're getting some OG clocks also in the chat. Shoutouts to Zinpars, top. Now April going to CCM. Definitely looking like row 1. But I still don't know what Yale is up to.
I'm trying to remember, I don't think we've seen Yale open cannons. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, I don't think he's opened any cannons.
Okay. I'm also intrigued.
Okay, April, huge triple jump dive. Taking his time into the rooftop. He is in.
Go too quickly into that chimney. Some bad things can happen. So.
All right, interesting route here to slide down, but oh no, turning around, he is falling. Okay, taking the long way. That's fine. That'll still work. Yale now in SSL. Went for Bird Star. Okay. So if he gets 1 star, that's a telltale sign that, you know, he's... Because, well, I mean, he needs at least 15 to get all the way through the castle. So he might grab a couple quick ones here if it's not necessarily SSL.
Especially in basement, there's so many fast stars that you get in almost every bingo, whether or not they're towards a task that you're doing.
We've got to call out. Rigby thinks that Yale might be doing column 5. Let's see. At least 1 star from each stage. Was he in CCM? I think he was. I'm 6'3", sir.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
All
difference between star number 1. Yeah, kind of points out the big difference between star number 1 from each stage and at least 1 star from each stage. Those 2 tasks might seem similar, but sometimes any 1 star from each stage ends up being a lot faster than star number 1.
Definitely. Oh, yep, that's right. 100 plus reds. Wall kicks will work. So yeah, he is. Oh, okay. Ground pound from April, trying to turn around and get back into the stage. 2 ground pounds. He is sweating. Man, nerves. There's a lot of pressure in this tournament, folks. $300.
We're at the onset of the tournament, so these people haven't seen how the other players are playing yet. I mean, they're really the freshest, the first players to be doing this. So
true. And now April,
pretty big
wall kicks will work, taking a little bit of fall damage here, but moving right along. Again, $300 for first place of this tournament, $150 for second place, and $50 for third. It's lit. He's slipping, though. Wall kick's not quite working. Taking some time to readjust and think about it, and he is good. Okay, huge jumps. Does make it happen, though. So looking like Yale has a lead right now. What would you say, Mini Corey? If you were to
It's
guess.
so hard to say. It's so hard to say in bingos right now. But judging just by star count, how they're kind of working towards the tasks that they're going to be going for, I think I'd agree with you.
But no huge mistakes from either side. Both players been, you know, keeping it under control, keeping it contained. April letting some sauce spill out of the pan a little bit, but still. A master chef in the kitchen. He's used to the heat. It's not his first rodeo. Okay, getting his bumsy burned a little bit, lapping around, eating up the fire. Interesting choice. Getting with a big boy bonk. Did he save and quit? Why is Yale back up? I may have missed that.
I did as well. Yeah.
Does anybody have the intel there?
Intel.
Oh, he went to BBH. Okay.
Thinking about major mistakes, and it makes me realize that sometimes the biggest mistake you can make in a bingo is just choosing the wrong task or row, and so that comes into play quite a bit.
I mean,
but if you choose a bad row, then you could be doomed from the start. So we'll see how that plays out, since these two players are going for different ones.
It's definitely an interesting part of the game. Game knowledge definitely playing a big part of that. Knowing all the stars, how long they take, etc., etc. Okay, April making some big moves happen in Dark World. Making sure he does not die, taking his time here, moving along. Okay, make sure he wants to cross this gap, and there he goes. Ground pound into the red. He's ready to go. Taking a little bit of fall damage. That's going to slow him down a bit, but, you know, he's moving right along. Okay. And now Yale's got MIPS. Yale, I think, going to be accelerating at this point. He's got all the stars he needs for this entire match. Going to be using MIPS clip. So at this point, he needs Wet Dry World, THI Star, probably going to get rematch, Koopa the Quick, Red Coin Star, and Wet Dry World. Red Coin Star a little bit long. Now April battling Bowser. Uh-oh, taking damage! April falling.
Yikes.
Woo, that's gotta hurt. Got a lot of lives though, not a huge problem. Okay, taking a moment to ground pound into the pipe. April.
Recollect.
April is recollected, ready to go. Uh-oh, Yale clipping under the fin, though. Might have to take some time to readjust. He's good. April. Double throws for Bowser.
Start again? Okay. First try. We got there.
Easy money. Easy money. Probably the first major hiccup, I guess, for April thus far in the race. But
right there.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Moving right along, though, Yale now getting a second red coin Bowser stage star. Not sure if he can make early Ellie's anymore.
To have in your row. Because it's always on the way. You're always doing all 3 Bowser stages because you have to beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
And getting the red coins just isn't that far out of the way. So it's a pretty free task when you look at it compared to some of the others.
Definitely. Okay, yeah, with a big ledge grab. Going to be nailing a beautiful normal cycle tonight. What up, JJ? Odd Me, PS2, Nick, Mr. Carriage. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, now April going for secrets. Secret star. Oh, and we got 100 Pog Champs coming in from Kitty. What up, Kitty, babe? Thank you very much for the bits.
Biddies from Kitty.
Ooh, Mini Corey, the professional rapper on the mic. What's the SoundCloud? Where can we find your raps?
64.
All right. Definitely warrants a fire clock for sure. Spitting fire on the clock. Mini Corey bringing it nonstop. Bibbity bop.
So Yale completing the first task finally out of this entire board. This is pretty late for a first task in a bingo, despite I do think that some of the fastest rows or columns that could be chosen, but the tasks are starting to be done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these rematch with Koopa the Quick and Red Coin Star and Wet Dry World is going to be a pretty quick one. Rematch with Koopa the Quick, though, you have to do some stars before the Koopa shows up, right? Do you know which stars you have to do?
So rematch with Koopa the Quick is the third star. So you have to do the Piranha Plant, and I believe it's top of the mountain. It might be the Wiggler boss. I can't remember exactly. Before the Koopa the Quick even spawns. The players run into, because sometimes you want to go straight to him and then he's not going to be there. So we'll see if Yale knows this or not.
Yeah,
or if Yale has the stream open, maybe just learn the intel about.
April going to be robbing Klepto of a star. It sounds like Yale is a pretty experienced bingo player. A couple players in chat claiming he's not much for opening cannons.
Oh, okay.
Okay, April opening a cannon.
Not anything Yale would ever do, but.
Right. We got the polar opposites here. A cannon opener and a cannon ignorer.
Exactly.
Yale not interested in propelling himself. He's too fast for that. A cannon would only slow him down.
Would you consider yourself a cannon opener or a cannon non-opener in bingos if you were to play?
Whoa, Yale just... How did he clip through there? Oh my goodness, that was incredible. I feel like I'm more of a can opener.
They don't seem that far out of the way. They're all over the place if you know where they are. They seem pretty viable.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now. There's TTM, SL, SSL, THI has one, I think. BOB, JRB, and that might be it. But Yale now with another task completed, Red Coin Star in Wet Dry World. Making big moves happen. You get cannons by opening them. There's pink bob-ombs that are placed around a map, and sometimes you have to do stars in order to spawn them. And if you have a pleasant conversation with them, they will gladly open a cannon for you.
Their job is to sit around cannons or sometimes not near them, and then
yeah,
whenever Mario talks to them, they just magically make the cannon door open.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff, but Yale struggling there to get over to the pipe, fell in the water, climbed up, crossed it, fell in the water again, but ultimately prospered and now taking down these piranhas, working on rematch with Koopa the Quick, and also 1 star from each stage. All stars in TTC is definitely going to be the longest one left, at least as an individual goal here.
Absolutely, but Yale's quite experienced in just doing regular speedruns of this game, so that's a relatively easy task to take care of. Not any extra game knowledge required for that one.
Man, 35 total stars is a bop. I don't know if that just seems like way too much.
If that's part of your column, then you're doing something wrong. I don't know that I've necessarily seen a bingo where that worked out really well.
And I just want to apologize really quick. April actually prefers to go by she. So, yeah. But April now trying to clip under. Oh, no. On top of the elevator. All right. The elevator will come back down. It is smart enough, but a bonk on the wall from April. She is trying.
More to the right there. There we go.
Second try, though. There we go. And now the Koopa should be spawned, right? He's gotten the first 2 stars of THI. Going for Koopa. Is Yale quick enough to beat the Koopa? Koopa pretty quick. April with a backflip over the fence. Using the advantage of backwards momentum there. Mario definitely known for building up his backwards momentum.
Alright. Now Yale versus Koopa here. Okay, bonk on the sign.
Okay, huge side flip.
Going this way.
Taking us back to a simpler time when we never rode the shell, but, you know, big balls. Still fast enough, though. April now going for Mips clip.
No dives on the bridge. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Interesting Mips clip here. Have you? I haven't seen this in a while.
Oh, is this going to be the dive into the Mips? I think the plan here is to dive into Mips to push him into the door, which is a strat I haven't seen in a while either. But be diving with intent to grab the bunny.
Yeah, I thought you're.
Okay,
There we go. That was
Yep.
a classic maneuver here. But now
So
you gotta
good.
worry. You gotta be careful. If you start walking next to a door, Mario will automatically walk into it. April with the solid game knowledge, punching to move right along.
Our version of Mips clip when they explain how to do the trick. It
Okay,
works
now-
every time, which is really good.
Gotta be careful here. April might accidentally clip the bunny through the star door. I don't remember exactly what the problem is, but making it happen. Kaboom.
And the best thing to do usually is to run just back upstairs and then go back down into the basement. As long as you didn't grab the Mips star, Mips will respawn, and then you just have to do the clip again.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a bop. Definitely wouldn't want that to happen.
It's good that it was avoided. One from here.
Mm-hmm.
And probably nothing else. Unity's a pretty slow stage otherwise. Camera's facing forward.
Has April been to BBH?
I do not believe so.
Commentators just not really paying attention to the race, getting lost in the sauce a little bit, but Yale. Oh, BLJ didn't
was it gonna work?
BLJ. I don't know why he did.
I thought it might.
That was definitely enough speed, without a doubt, but it looks like he may have let.
Sometimes you just gotta talk to doors when you're going fast.
Wow, getting it second try right away, but again, not able to keep it going. This could be April's light at the end of the tunnel. Yale really
Yale could be here for a while.
He could be. But again, getting the
Tired
speed
and-
and
okay.
third time's the charm.
There it is.
Thank you, Canadian, for the 1 bit. Just call me daddy. What up, Kevin Crunch? Lunar jump. What is up, gentlemen's? Okay, Bumsy burned. In the clouds. Yale, last stage before All-Stars and TTC, and he's going to be wrapping it up here.
Definitely.
April with a huge triple
Just
jump.
right, column 5 being good. It ended up being a very good work here.
Yeah, column 5, definitely a strong one. Ooh, okay, a little bit of a burn there for April.
Take too much more damage, but definitely still.
Yeah, cannot get burned right now. Needs at least a coin. Yep, this is his last stage. Yale is about to wrap it up. But not really. I mean, he's still got a full TTC ahead of him. Not sure how well.
A lot can happen at TTC.
Ooh.
Many runners have learned this the hard
Yeah,
way.
as we're seeing right now, these turbines not messing around, giving Yale a run for his money.
TTC will find new ways to kill runs every single day. So,
You sound like you've experienced it. Is it fun?
yeah, it's an absolute blast. This game's always fun.
Definitely is, especially the end. Okay, April with some butt sliding. Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, ground pound.
Have to keep in mind that you have nobody to blame but yourself if TTC is going wrong.
Oh, but man.
You can't get mad at this obnoxious geometry. It's completely.
Yeah, you learn to love it. You know, it's very high adrenaline. Okay, lots of spins from April. A little too much speed, though. Missing the throw. Gonna have to pick up Bowser. Thank you, Canadian, for the bit. I would if you're Canadian. I don't know. Stop beating around the bush. Just ask me out. You know. Gosh. Okay, Yale. Trying to get a side flip. April landing the hit.
Everywhere. Okay.
One
Needs to get an
coin
extra one somewhere. You can just go over and nab right here, though.
That's right. Game knowledge coming into play again. You'll never know what kind of... You'll find yourself in so many different situations.
I'm a long way up, though, but that's all right. Doesn't want to die here.
Wrapping around, playing it safe. You know,
Need to risk it.
I wonder if he's watching right now. If he knows that he's got the lead. Because if you know you got the lead, you don't want to do anything risky.
It's unfair to know exactly what your opponent's doing, but having a good idea of where they are in the run definitely lets you take advantage of doing easier strats or safer strats at some point, even if you're risking losing a little bit of time.
That's true. That's something I didn't think about either for bingo. It's a little bit different than like a 70 race or a 120 race because you might not necessarily be doing the same route. But
Generally, if you're watching your opponent's stream, trying to see what route they're doing so that you can copy it, then you're doing it slower than them, so it usually doesn't end up being an issue.
Huge bonk. Oh man, and a smack in the face. Got the
Yikes.
deflect on the wall there. My favorite property about Mario, probably.
This is not time stopped as far as I know. This should be slow time.
Uh-oh. Working in time slow. Already looking a little bit dodgy. Okay. Bridge grab. Yeah, we're working on these reds. Okay, but long jump over there, man. Okay. Too slow, though. They're too slow. What's he gonna do? Yeah, it's falling down. Oh.
That was too much for me.
Round 2. Tick-tock clock, definitely cleaning his clock. Can we get a couple clocks for the clock in action, please? April getting these ghosts. I wonder why she's taking out the ghosts. Maybe not. Oh,
number 1 here. So
column
it needs to
one.
happen. Yeah. I believe April's going for row 1 here. So
Row 1?
1 from each stage is also what she's been doing.
Oh, yep.
So she'll get 2 stars here. Head upstairs, going to Wet Dry World. I haven't been paying attention to the cannon count for April. I'm trying to think now. I believe we saw BOB, Womp's Fortress, and CCM, and SSL. Dry World, I assume. And then youth fuels are necessary. I think fastest might be and TTM.
Yeah, though, slowly but surely getting these stars, making the plays that he needs to make happen.
Really showing us what TTC can do in any race.
Yeah, TTC definitely taking him for a bit of a ride, but he is not backing down, sticking to his guns.
Relentless.
Yes, that's
What's happening to
right.
Yale? I don't have any sense of nerves or anything that he's showing. There's some mistakes going on, but it doesn't feel like a choke or anything like that. I think Yale's keeping it pretty cool here.
Yeah, Yale just okay, April trying to get up here and get to this red, but it's a little bit difficult. The ceiling here is really awkward. Trying her best. They're almost okay. And there it is. You got to be careful. There's just weird gaps in the floor up here. I never really understood the layout of this room. It doesn't make much sense, but no, we'll take it. Nintendo, a couple of weird quirks here and there, but overall pretty solid stuff. We'll let it slide.
That was just reminding me, I don't think Yale's gotten 1 star from each stage yet. I think he went up here, but I don't recall him going to TTM or Wet Dry World or SL. He did go to Rainbow Ride.
I think he went to SL. I could be wrong, though.
Remember the SL? Yeah, okay. So now I'm trying to think. It's hard to say. We'll see what happens here.
Commentators just, falling asleep in the middle of the race. It's hard to keep up.
Bingo especially because, in a 70-star race, you can look at how many stars they have. But here, it's very hard to remember exactly what a person's done.
There it is. We have officially been
You got reds and Wet Dry World.
exposed.
It's there. Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely would make the most sense routing-wise, but sometimes...
Did we see TTM, though? That's the one I'm trying to remember now.
I don't remember seeing him in TTM, but
Okay, that makes sense.
I think I remember the end of a breezeless star, but he used the breeze.
We'll take your word for it.
But here we go. April completing a goal. Yale completing all of his goals. He is making Mario move, really well. He's using his control stick. He's definitely done it before. He is pressing some buttons. Certainly a lot of buttons being pressed right now. Mashing very hard, getting the speed. Okay, but I don't think he got it again. Yale, these BLJs giving him a run for his money.
Definitely. One of these looked like they should have worked. Okay, that was good.
I know. All right, finally in. Yale now going to be wrapping it up. Oh, but apparently we're getting reports in the chat that Yale didn't say bingo. Well, then that means that you have to restart from the beginning with 0 stars. I'm pretty sure that's the rules. I'm not exactly sure.
You get any of the same tasks that you already did. You have to get a different row.
That sounds about right to me. I mean, he's almost at 35 total stars. He could start working on the right to left upward diagonal row. There's a name for that, but I don't know what the,
Usually you call them TLBR, which is top left to bottom right.
Yeah, falling though. Okay, April's got her chance here. Could sneak up on Yale if he keeps falling in the sky here.
Only completed 1 task on this board, but very close to completing all of the other ones. And sometimes that happens a lot in bingo, and at the same time.
Definitely true. Oh,
I wouldn't consider
Yale,
this
okay. April looking for the teleporter. Make it teleport.
That's one at a time. Okay.
Wait, what's happening?
Accident and then...
Okay, April getting that star, working it out. Yale now grabbing the tail, giving it a spin.
Now, I don't actually know what star number 1 is in Wet Dry World, but she's getting most of them anyway, so...
Yeah, we need to...
So
always in Japanese.
For the cannon here.
But Yale unable to get these Bowser throws. Really wants to defeat Bowser. Okay, crawling. Not sure why he was crawling. Hopefully he does not slip and fall off the edge. That would be quite sad. Getting the first toss. April getting another cannon under her belt. 2 throws now, 1 left for Yale, and oh, missing the grab. Yale having a bit of a hard time. These throws, okay, pausing. A little bit of rage coming out, perhaps. Yale wanting it to just end, but Bowser throws can be a little bit frustrating. Another missed throw from Yale. Oh, diving into Bowser. April going for a little swim, getting more of these Wet Dry World stars. Definitely going to have to go downtown. Yale unable to get the throw, though. What up, Kopitz?
Been on these. I don't know.
Benny Corey getting very sick and tired of Yale's antics.
I'm tired of watching Bowser spin here. You just gotta hit the
Oh, but you're going to have to keep watching. I'm sorry.
I think he knows what's going on here. He knows this is my least favorite part of the game.
Okay, getting zapped. Doesn't have much health left. Don't throw your jidges just yet, team. Okay, maybe? No.
Oh my god.
Settle your clocks down. Don't just keep it down, okay? But get ready because it's about to be crazy.
Oh,
Yale,
no.
1 health point left on Bowser. 1 throw left to make.
Oh, that's got to be good. Okay, man, that was wild.
That really that took me for a ride. All right,
I couldn't tell who was going to win there, Mario or Bowser.
that's a jidge. That's a jidge. That's a clock as well. That was insane pace Yale had there. Those throws very optimal.
And Yale's upstairs wasn't too pretty. That, like, regardless, that was a...
April getting these reds though. Still got some progress to make. Yale finishing off with a, what was that, a mid 34?
Very low, but...
Oh, April with some fall damage. Blind eye. And we are now going to reset.
April has been informed of the results of Game 1. This is a best of 3, so we'll be moving on to Game 2. Just for the sake of time, I believe we're going to.
Yep. Game 2 coming up. Game 1 going to Yale.
So we get fresh board for Game 2?
I'd hope so. That would make a lot of sense.
That we might find.
Commentators not really sure what's going on, but, you know, has a banana in front of him, so is going to munch on it because it is very tasty. Hello.
Mario, the power of the stars is restored to the castle.
All right.
New card prepared, and then we'll begin our countdown.
That's right.
And it's all thanks to you.
Everybody, prepare yourself. Things are about to get crazy. Things are about to get wild, and things are about to get a little bit bopping, to say the very least. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? Show me how you're feeling. Represent your week in an emote. Give me an emote. I think my week was like one of these. Maybe one of these. A little too spicy. Oh, I like unseen and okay. Yep. It was like this on Monday. It was a Majin C, but then on Friday today, Majin D. Get into
Feeling
clocks,
good.
though. A lot of people having some clock days. But now...
They're time, you know, there's clocks involved. So I could see that. These bingo races and commentary all week, and they were finally waiting for this tournament to start today.
Yeah, I guess. It's a big deal. GSA making moves happen. GSA bingo tournament. We've got the card ready. Not going to reveal it just yet. Both players getting ready again now for going into game 2. First match of the tournament. Brought to you by GSA, Big Simply, and Mini Corey. We are going.
All right.
Off to a start. Just got a
This is
little
a brand new card.
Go ahead. What? Not sure what'd you say?
A brand new card.
Oh, yeah. So when does it get revealed? As soon as it starts?
As soon as the players reset.
There we go.
I think there might have been a little bit of a delay last time. There it is this time. Okay.
All right, let's take a little look. Give it a little gander. Let us know what you think is a good row or good column, chat.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Row 4 doesn't seem... row 4, I feel like you'd have to have some pretty good knowledge, but 100 coin star in Wet Dry World, pretty quick. Lose Mario's Hat, very quick. 100 coin star in THI, not that bad. 6 stars in SSL could be part of just getting your initial stars. The only long one is 6 stars in Rainbow Ride, but that one's
6
not...
stars in Rainbow Ride could take a while. You just generally skip Big House for that one. Definitely doable. THI 100 can take a while for sure. And one thing to point out is with this row, there are no, and that's usually something you kind of want to look for if you can, just so you have something to work towards earlier on in the game, so you're not spending so much time just working towards the ability to start doing your tasks.
Row 5, open 9 cannons, Secret Aquarium, not bad. Secret Star, Wet Dry. Ooh. Row 5, the open 9 cannons and all stars in BBH are both they're kind of long. But, maybe? Row 2, row 3. 30 lives. I feel like I don't know where any lives are. Like, I feel like I should know where a lot of them are, but...
You'd think you would from playing so much, but a lot of them you just don't pay attention to when you're doing runs. Lives are definitely some good knowledge to have to be able to do well in bingo.
All right, here we go. Pounding the pole. Releasing the Chain Chomp. April, amazing Samaritan. Great member of the Mushroom Kingdom and community. Just doing her part to help out.
Imagine being chained to a post there. Mario comes by and grabs a bomb and just shoves himself through the gate. And
I
then
don't
he
know
runs away.
That'd be a little wild. I don't know if I could handle that.
You know, I would not be happy about that.
Column 2, All Stars and CCM, 30 lives. Both players right away just going for bomb clip. Not any
Double jump into
going
cannons
for...
there. That was interesting.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, I think regardless of what the players pick, we're gonna see a little bit longer of a race than last time. The hole is just slower to me.
Now that I look at it, row 3 actually looks really solid. 25 lives. That one, I mean, you have to know where lives are. But you can get All Stars and Womps right now. Red Coin Star and JRB. Actually, now that I see that, I'm a little grossed out. I think I'm backing out.
To get that one done. I don't know. It's not super bad. One nice thing is one of the best places to farm lives is Vanish Cap, and if you want to get all the stars of Snowman's Land, you need Vanish Cap anyway. So you could do a couple of Vanish Cap runs just in the middle of your run here, and then you're going to Snowman's.
Yeah, that's fair. There definitely is a lot of lives there, but here we go. Yale going into JRB, so might be going for Red Coin Star in JRB. Maybe that, or
Secret Aquarium looks like.
Top right, bottom left.
Castle Secret Stars. I wasn't sure about either of the diagonal rows. Getting 6 or 7 stars in 2 different stages, but I guess almost everything has that in this board, so maybe that's the case.
Yeah, I might be looking at column 5. Actually, no, never mind. Definitely not column 5. Maybe. Yale. April maybe looking at row 3 though. Okay, Yale completing Secret
Oh, I
Aquarium
didn't see
Star.
Secret Aquarium Star being its own. I was just looking at 5 Castle Secrets.
So row 5 or column 4. I guess we'll know if he goes into JRB and goes for Red Coin Star. That'll be a pretty good indicator.
I don't know which I'm leaning towards between those two. THI is a very long stage.
Definitely.
For it.
April
So
might
column
be,
4 for you.
yeah. That's a confirmed right there, unless he's playing mind tricks with us. April taking the long way around to get over to the WAP, get over to the top of the tower, but these elevators are very complicated, very slippery. They are lubricated heavily. Backflip.
Yeah.
Whew. April, very strategic gameplay. Yale going to have to rip the eel out of this. Can you not do reds unless you do eel?
TA. I believe it's possible to get to the red coins, but you got to do some weird things on the pillars to jump to them.
Oh, yep, that's right. I'm a silly man.
You can get one of the 3 reds that's on the boat without the boat being there, but the other 2 are just too far away.
They're too much sauce. Whoa. Too much sauce. Yeah. So April could be going for row 3 or column 5, it looks like, because I don't see any other WAPs related stuff.
For all the stars in here.
Oh, but we got Heisenberger TV rolling in with a rate of 41 viewers. Thank you very much. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
The coin ring that you normally get after the blue coin switch in WAPs. So, oh, this might be 140 task though. No, it's not. I think this is just a unique WAPs 100 route.
Yeah, this is a Build-A-Bear WAPs 100 route coming out from April. And the flaming clocks are coming in hot. People getting very hyped over this raid. How was the stream? Heisen, thank you very much, sir. Okay, Yale trying to use the punch to get up there. Oh, narrowly missing the red. Gonna have to turn around, get back in that clam.
Ooh, okay.
Third red there. Okay, and a 4th. Moving right along. Not going to bother opening that cannon. Definitely no need for that. April missing a red. Get back up there, though.
But there will be enough coins despite skipping the coin ring earlier.
Ooh, Heisenberger was ahead in Tippy. Going to be getting a hot PB soon. Heisenberger.
I like this. As quickly as possible. No 100 coin star.
But having a hard time wanting to get up there, man. A couple of punches. Side flipping all over the place. Yeah, losing his mind, but there he goes. Another task completed. So,
Being a longer overall bingo, this is definitely, they're getting some tasks done much earlier than that.
Yeah, but definitely going to hit some impediments. 6 stars in SSL, probably the next goal. Might do LBLJ here. Nah, not worth it. I think LBLJ might be the optimal solution, maybe. 6 stars in SSL.
LBLJ in bingo.
You can't?
SPLJ are banned.
Oh, okay. Commentator, a big dummy, doesn't even know the rules, just kind of...
It's just an accessibility thing. It's a trick that not a lot of people know, but a lot of people do know regular BLJs. And some boards would just be too good if you're allowed to do LBLJ, so just to keep the balance and everything fair, LBLJ and SPLJ are not allowed.
All right, April, standing here, taking time, adjusting, mouse is out. Okay.
On the plane.
Not able to get it. The long extended setup not quite working, and a bonk to pour some salt into that wound. Ouch. Yale now getting some quick stars, just getting that star count up. Needs at least 8 so that he can get into D World to get his key, go to basement, and start working on 6 stars in SSL. The cheater rumors coming out in chat. Lunar Jump very unhappy with what he's seeing.
I have not seen this in a while.
Not gonna bother with cannonless. It definitely, if you don't have it down, it's wiser to use the cannon. But okay, it's chipped away, lining up the triple jump here. Oh,
That was just poor
smacked
timing.
in the face by the platform. Relining it up. And
I
there we
think
go.
I'm seeing in chat. I don't know if this is for sure or not, but it sounds like April might be playing on keyboard, which definitely makes some harder than it would be on a controller.
Okay, that would explain that. I don't even think. Well, actually, I guess it would be possible.
And the setup should work if I'm thinking correctly, but I don't really know how keyboard players manage Mario walking slowly versus walking quickly. I've never looked into that. So
I think I want to say that they have another button that manages
I
the
would guess,
intensity. But boom, all stars and womps now for April. Also getting her goals done early. Yeah, there was definitely a keyboard legend though. Shoutouts to Segotu, I believe that's his name. Segoa.
go to.
Segotu. Got like a 144 or 143 on keyboard. Oh my
He got
goodness.
a 49 or a 50 and 70 star as well.
Really fast. I mean,
That was on emulator, so it equates to about a 56 on console. But
Yale falling in Dark World. R.I.P. Rest in pepperoni pieces. Low 4906.
that's pretty incredible. Takes a lot of effort to new ground coming up with strats and movement on keyboard. Almost there's some things you just can't do that controller players can. So.
And fun fact, shoutouts to OKNem in the chat. 2 other keyboard players in this tournament, including him and Shans. What up, Mario fam? What up, Elite? It'll be interesting to see. Definitely want to pay more attention now to April's movement and just kind of think about moving in keyboard.
Maybe we could see a keyboard versus keyboard matchup later in the tourney. That would be quite a ride.
So Yale getting reds here. I'm not really sure why he's getting reds. I mean, it's not that slow to get them,
He's
but
getting 6 and I'm not really sure either. He shouldn't be worrying about star count here. So
yeah, he's
might
good.
have just been a little bit of autopilot.
Probably. I mean, if you don't, definitely another thing is if you don't normally do it, like every single category does reds, except for 0 star, 1 star. But if you're not doing those categories and that's what you're used to, and sometimes doing movement, just trying to do it if you haven't practiced is not, even if it's faster, if you're good at it, or like okay, or it should be the same, it's still a little different, you know? It's a little scary. April going for JRB star though. Now definitely looking like it's not row 3, but column 5. What are your thoughts?
Ooh, let me relook at this board real quick just to verify. Valid assumption.
But what, Mini
Still
Corey?
be going for reds. Reds would still be part of row 3, right?
No. Oh, yep, never mind. Commentator really dumb.
Yeah. This is not a lockout,
Trying
so
to
Yale's gotten that objective, but the other player can still get it.
I forgot about that. Commentator, again, not really sure how bingo even works. It's a little too complicated for me to comprehend.
These boards are not easy to parse, especially if you're running. Like, there's tasks that you don't even see, and then you'll plan out something and realize something else is faster later because you just didn't read one of the 25 things on this board during your 50-second intro.
Yeah, pretty much. Getting the hard call out from OKNem. Might not be a fan of bananas. It's hard to tell. Bananas very yummy though. Haven't really been eating my vegetables or fruits lately. Trying to be more conscious on the health side. Don't really want diabetes, but Yale getting his bump crack burned.
This is a good objective that you don't see too often, which is LLL 100 without the shell. Definitely not worth waiting until star 6 when the shell spawns in LLL, or maybe star 5. But so you have to do just you're running there instead of riding. It's pretty fun to watch though.
I haven't, Mario fam. Okay. Want it? Oh lord.
That's all right. That's all
Yale.
right. He's gonna get a 1 up here. Doesn't need it.
Really punishing Mario today. No disregard for his the state of his rump. Severely scorching it. Having a little bit of a problem. April with some bonks in the lobby, trying to finesse her way through. This castle's a little bit wild though.
Saying bottom left to top right is what he would have chosen with some further analysis. It's pretty good. 9 cannons can be quite a bit, especially when you don't need stars from those stages, but double choice.
Open 9 cannons. Well, I guess you could open a cannon while you're in Snowman's. You can open one while you're in JRB.
There's a lot of pretty
BOB.
quick cannons.
Yeah, I don't know. That one was definitely one I was looking at, but April trying to backflip onto the elevator, working against her. There you go. What were you saying?
There's a couple stages where you cannot open the cannon immediately, so you have to get a star in them first that you would not normally need for this.
Yeah, I was
There's some
thinking
extra kind of hidden stars with that. So JRB, you need to get a star, but if with that row, you need to get 3 in JRB, so that's okay. But BOB, you have to kill the Bomb King. Wom's Fortress, you just have to change your star order around a little bit. But you do need to get the Fortress star, so there's like 3 stars there that you might be getting anyway. So I think you're right there.
All right, April taking the bridge along here. Haven't seen that used in a long time. Taking us back to a simpler time when Mario was fun. Now it's just a grind fest, and it's just like, oh, goodness. Optimal. Optimize it. Frames. Save the frames. Save the clocks. Clock. Okay, but shell full from Yale. Pillarless. Pillar full and shell full. Another strat. Haven't seen that in a very long time. This strat always scared me because if you hit some of these platforms
your shell
the
just
wrong
busts.
way, yeah, the shell busts.
So the trick to that is to make sure that you don't go directly at the pillar. You want to go to a little bit of an angle as you hit them, and then in general, your shell shouldn't have any issues. That was a little sketchy. Okay, so going for secrets, I guess he's going to skip 100 coins here. I'm not certain which is faster between skipping 100 or skipping IROC. If you're familiar with, I could definitely see skipping 100.
IROC pretty long. Yeah, that's a tough one. 100 plus IROC. Okay, fine.
It is an option. So what are you skipping there?
Reds. Double pillarless. Be some crazy stuff.
Yeah, could be.
Thanks, Mario fam. You're a very nice man.
20. Okay, so he's familiar with SL 100. So he made a conscious decision that IROC would be faster than.
Yeah, in chat saying he sucks at SSL 100. It definitely is a bit of a bop.
It's also an option. It's pretty close. Like I would just pick the one you're more comfortable with there. So it makes sense.
All right, April with the moves. Wall kick under into the grate. Okay, this is interesting. Never seen people go for the star from that position.
Well, worked out though.
Yeah. Could be a keyboard ting, perhaps. That would make sense. Like the angles that are so easy on controller, and you can get them every time. Keyboard a little bit harder, but Yale with the plays. Man, I haven't seen Yale. Both of these players taking me back to.
He just did it, but I think I know which one it is.
The double wall kick, the long jump from behind. Both players taking me back to when I was a wee lad and just dipping my feet in the waters. Commentator getting very nostalgic. Might cry. Could get very emotional here in a second.
Bananas will do that to you. You gotta watch out.
The bananas are really getting to me. Gotta take a sip of my jug to keep me grounded. But yeah, with the IROC. Also gonna have to get all stars in THI. Definitely, actually, I don't know. He's got, I think, 1 more star here in SSL. Maybe 2 more. Pretty sure 1 more, though. Alaris Violin, not very happy with the card in chat, saying it looks like booty. Not taking into account the card's emotional feelings, stability. But here we go. Yale still with another star, needs to do reds. Skipping the 100, but oh, not able to get the jump time. Ouch.
Yikes.
Slipping in the quicksand. April slipping in the lava. Kaboom. And another one from Yale. Second try. This is actually a pretty hard. It is hard. This is not an easy strat by any means. Like when I was first getting into 120, I don't even think I did that. I think I went back a bit and then triple jumped. Because it's too much sauce. It's so sweaty back there in that corner of the map. It's like dripping. But they say third time's the charm, so maybe it is. Yale, there he goes.
Kicks. He made it though.
I'm surprised he got 2 kicks. It's actually, for people that don't know,
Very
that
spicy.
that hill is very unforgiving. But jumping in the quicksand, he is dead. Not quite sure what that was. Really interesting to know.
Yale's just attracted to this quicksand. He can't stay away from it.
Yeah, Yale slipping in the quicksand has 4 lives. At this point, might be a little worried. Oh, got the 2 kicks again. Yeah, for people who... Whoa! April with the side flip, ground pound. That looked sick, but... Oh, getting in a bit of a tussle with this bully. Causing a lot of problems. Here's the kill.
Okay, Yale is flying now. He's pretty far from any quicksand.
There he goes. It's
Staying
hard
well
to
with
kick up
him.
that slope. It's getting getting kicks on some slopes is very free, but 2 kicks on that slope is actually pretty hard. You're lucky to get 1 in. Like 1 is safe, 2 is like, whoa. But you were saying?
You spend, more than a small handful of frames on that slope, and it's sending you back downhill very quickly. Of avoiding the quicksand.
Definitely. And April,
Goes SSL.
it's hard to tell who's in the lead right now. April going in with the dive. Yale been playing pretty good so far, but up until, did take a fall in Dark World, took a couple deaths as we just saw in SSL.
Oh, I don't know why the bunny didn't go in the door there.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Oh, early dive.
A little bit too early.
And this could be a keyboard thing. Maybe
There we
it's...
I wonder that too. Yeah, I was just thinking that.
But grabbing the MIPS, moving on. Needs All-Star and Snowman's. 13 lives, so not doing too bad on that front. Could pick up a
Quite a
couple
few
here.
lives in Fire Sea. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot in Fire Sea. Trying...
Going on here.
Yeah, a lot of wandering. Searching for answers, can't find them. April lost. The saucepan is deep with sauce. Very tasty stuff, though. Certainly savory.
We got there.
April eating it all up in there. Now, Yale, one more task. All Stars and THI. Gonna take him at
tasking that though.
definitely. Gonna take him at least, I don't know, 8 minutes. Another 8-9 minutes. All Stars and Snowman's, it could be like 5-6 minutes. 3 stars in TTC and Rainbow Ride could be, maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Actually, maybe even less. There's some really fast ones. If April plays her cards right and Yale plays his cards wrong, then perhaps we'll get some clocks. Some clock action. But that's just my hypothesis.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Yale going through the door. Wants to see it from the other side before he takes MIPS there.
Okay. Didn't quite get the clip he was looking for. Okay, Nem in chat confirming it's not a keyboard ting. April on the fin. Oh, not enough!
Oh no!
Slipping back into the water. Yale got the clip though. We're gonna have to make it through another door. April, don't slip off. Oh Lord! April getting demolished by this fin right here. Not a lot of space to move, but there we go. That is what we wanted to see. A triple jump dive on the back. You can ask as many as you like, Mario fam. This is free therapy session. I mean, free Benny Love in action session.
Or trivia.
That'd be pretty cool. There's just questions that pop up on the chat. What year was Mario 64 released in Japan and US, respectively? That's an okay one. I don't even know. I want to say 96.
I believe it's either going to be 95, 96, or early 96, late 96. The English version was later in the year. I think it was August or September. So.
Okay. Mini Corey, trivia champion.
I'm just saying so now. People are going to look this up, prove me wrong. I shouldn't have said anything.
Mini Corey, very scared. The internet is too scary. A lot of
it's a
haters.
brutal place. It'll get you.
It is, dude. You'll get swallowed whole.
96 says custom. I trust him. He's pretty good with the SM64 trivia. And that there's a 1-up in this box that she needs.
There we go. Already got 3
1-ups have
lives
a
so far here.
ridiculously small hitbox, so you have to be kind of careful with some of them.
They definitely do. Oh, burnt.
That fire, nice. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Didn't know that. I mean, I would have tried that box. I am definitely not a
It's
bingo.
very punishing because not only is it not a 1-up, but it's just a million frames of lag just pop out of the box as soon as you open it. And this one's a 1-up.
There we go. All right, 8 more to go. Yale.
Shouldn't be too difficult at all.
Yale really struggling with Bowser, from what we've seen. Has a hard time grabbing the tail and sometimes securing the throw as well. And April also not able to get that easy grab. It's definitely, trying to double jump over Bowser, not gonna work. He's a little bit too tall. Mario not got enough hopping skills to leapfrog the frog himself. This reptile, a lot of spins. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is usually how round 1 matches are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think considering this is round 1 and the seats are far apart, this is still a pretty good race.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, for example, like the Invitational, it's just you take, like, Cheese was playing the highest seed. Like, it's usually first seed against 32nd seed. Tapping some cheat codes in over here. April taking a break. April going to be right back, taking a quick pause, needing a breather in the middle of the race here. Flexing, sandbagging perhaps. Feels pretty confident about her lead, which may or may not exist. Not really sure, but I am sure that she is taking a little break.
So as Yale's getting these stars here, simply, did you have any other GSA events that we might want to be talking about that are going on soon, anything like that?
Oh, you bet I do.
Spot here as you open a browser window.
So you've got, of course, the bingo tournament, which has started today, but also the Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent tournament is starting today. And the Ultimate 120 Star Relay Tournament semifinals, date to be announced. We've got some big stuff happening. I believe
my team will be racing next Wednesday for that, so
that'll be hype. Oh, dates are on the calendar. Commentator just using some inferior information, trying to find what he could. Not prepared. Everyone very upset.
Sorry for putting you on the spot there.
Yeah, Mini Corey's sending me to my doom.
Let me ask you more questions about trivia from this game that you can't answer it to.
And April back in action. Off break, trying to get up this slope here.
Perfect.
Big hops.
That's good. I was a little concerned that that might not happen. She does need to get this before she goes to Snowman's Land because it is required for one of the stars there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What up, Abel? Yeah, nothing really new. Commentator's out of the loop, just asleep, snoozing. It is a Friday. Just mentally checked out. Been putting up with the BS for too long. But, you know, Yale taking out the Koopa. We do. Great stuff. Beautiful stuff. And it's probably a green pipe, considering it's all Mario stuff.
It better be. You gotta warn the Goomba and then end it.
Yeah, you definitely want to be careful around those Goombas. Don't accidentally jump on them. Yep, April getting these lives. Going to be getting another completed task here soon, perhaps. I don't know how many are left in this level.
Now, one thing to note with lives and bingo is you do have to finish the run with that many. So if April chooses to get exactly 25 here and then move on, any death later on means she needs to make it up by getting a 1-up before she finishes the game.
Okay, that box definitely did not have a life. RIP. Yeah, I came in with a sauce. Yeah, I came in. How do you lose
So,
Mario's hat?
There's a somewhat... Sorry, go ahead.
Were you going to answer that question?
What hidden one up at the end of Vanish Cap here that not a lot of people know about, but if you get the 3 coins next to where the star spawns, you can spawn one.
Fun fact. I did not know that.
This hat can happen in a few stages, by the way. In SL, SSL, wait, TTM. Things happen to make this hat.
I didn't know the monkey... Wait, Yale not able to get the clip he wanted. RIP. Not able to get in there with the Wiggler. Could be a little scary. Maybe he doesn't know how to do it. Or forgot. Sometimes that happens. You ever have that happen where you think you've got all your strats down, but then you confront something and you're like, wow, I don't actually know how to do this anymore. It's a scary thing. I didn't know the monkey could take the hat. I definitely knew about Klepto.
So, not the monkey that you get with the star, but there's the other monkey near the log that you wall kick off of.
Yeah.
If you pick it up, he will take your hat. And then also the cloud will blow it off, and if the cloud does that, then the monkey will have your hat.
I got you.
So it's the big snowman, blows air on you, and Mario's hat flies away. In SSL, Klepto will steal it from you.
Rigby really upset with the unprofessional commentary. Commentator very scared he's going to lose his job. Paying for the wife, family, kids, house, mortgage off the commentating.
All gone.
Yep. No disregard for human life by Rigby. Very, very heartless man. No mercy.
A little bit of trivia with the hat losing is you want to make sure you do it as late as possible in the run, because every time Mario collects a star, if he doesn't have his hat, when he exits the stage, he'll kind of do an animation where he's wondering where it is, and you'll lose, I don't know how much time it is, but it's just a little bit of time every star that you grab after that. So
yeah, definitely a good couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, April trying to come in with the pound, but Moneybag moving on out of the way. Definitely anticipated that happening. What's your question, Matto? Yeah, getting the top of the Mountain Star.
I'll slide down here. That's all right. That's pretty recoverable.
Okay, not sure what's happening. April going for 100, looks like. Okay, big bounce.
Just grabbed a few extra coins there. Don't think with that box.
Okay.
Making sure the star is still there.
Going to come back for that star.
I hope not.
Yeah, Mario fam. 2,000 bits. 4,000.
You can definitely see the keyboard here when you're doing some shell writing. I imagine this is not easy.
Yeah, this looks it looks like shell. Get it? Because shell.
Oh,
oh no, the shell breaking.
That is rough, and that's before grabbing the reds under the bully. So,
but looks like she wasn't even caring about reds. Might just go back for that other star. Not really sure.
Yeah, that might be the best option for now, or get those reds under the bully, which is pretty difficult to do. Then here.
Really hard to spin the snowman, though, eventually getting the kill. Oh, and a 1-up to boot.
Nice.
Talk about optimal. Yale now racing the...
Other coins, and you need those, or it's a 1-up, and you need those.
Do you know what the 7th star in THI is? Is this Yale's last star? I think it might be. Guess we'll find out here. April might be going for the igloo. There's definitely some stars to get there. I'm not sure if she's been in. Oh, she might be going in to complete 100 and igloo star at the same time. That'd be interesting.
Could see that coming. Any coins are inside of the igloo?
That is an excellent question. I'd want to say 40.
30 something or 40? I can't remember how inside the ice. I can't remember how many there are.
Huge smash from the Spindrift. Yale now completed all goals. Going to be BLJing up here now. And again, man, he gets it first time. He always gets the speed at least. Yale really good at timing. April beating up some Goombas. No problemo. And once again, getting that speed right away.
Upstairs.
Yale about to be looking like he'll get perhaps around the same time, maybe just a
Yeah, it
little
looks
bit
like-
slower.
I expected this card to take quite a bit longer. I'm very impressed with his time here.
Yeah, I think perfect execution of that column, maybe like a low 30, high 20 something. What's a really good bingo time? Like, what's the best bingo time?
Sub 30 is pretty insane. People have gotten times much lower than that, but they're usually with cards that are just ridiculous and have tasks that line up perfectly. 30-minute range is what you should be going for in general.
Okay.
Board.
Okay, opening up a cannon. Going to be using that to get to the top of the snowman's head, perhaps. Yale now going into the pipe and looking like if he can actually get these throws, could get a mid to low 35.
Pretty good.
And possibly take home the first W of the tournament. Yale making some quick work happen, but these throws they're very hard. Yale already upset, pausing.
Collecting his thoughts.
Yeah, about to be in another world of hurt.
Is he
okay.
gonna?
What?
I love this strat.
I didn't know
haven't
that
seen
was
this in
a
a very
thing.
long time. Yeah, you just stand in front of the mine and you wait for Bowser to charge you, and then you do a backflip. It works for the first 2 throws every time. If you've got time to kill, it's guaranteed throws.
But Bowser not playing nice. Doesn't want to come in charge for Yale. Just waddling slowly. There he goes.
There it is. And you backflip, grab, and look, he's just at the mine. Now you gotta get out of here real quick because this ground's gonna start falling.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that strat before in my life.
It's a good strat if you're good at making exactly 1 throw.
That's multiple clocks. That's like an entourage of clocks.
I think I remember seeing him do that.
All right, but now he cannot use this strat any longer. There he goes. Able to get it, and woo! Bravo to Yale! Taking home the first W of the GSA bingo tournament. April almost dying. Got a 100 coin star. I'm going to be going for top of the snowman. GG.
I might have to revisit my prediction bracket for this. Yale is definitely impressing me with his bingo skill.
That's a jidge. Hot jidge. Uh-oh. April hiding behind the penguin.
Make sure to hide.
Okay, ledge grab on the penguin. Ground pounds on the penguin's head. Playing some penguin tricks. Wow. Not able to get past, or barely getting past. Not sure how the hat was not blown off there.
I'm amazed.
We'll see if we can get Yale up in this call for a post-game interview. Yeah, I was shocked that April did not get the hat bopped there.
Incredible.
Incredible.
A bit of a commentator switch here. Simply, it's been a pleasure. This race was a blast.
It has been a pleasure.
I hope to see you guys again.
I love you. Bye. April glitching out here. Might clip through the map or something. Really struggling to get up there. Here we go. Yale is in the building. How are you doing, sir?
What's up, Simply? How you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. How'd you feel about your gameplay?
Gameplay could have been much better, but I can't complain about the result.
Yeah, got the W, and with a pretty decent lead on both of them. So did you select column 4 right away here, or did it take you some time?
It took me some time. I'm really bad at routing. It always takes me like until bomb clip to figure out what I'm actually going to go for. But one thing that I sometimes to a fault do is I'll choose a route and then just stick with it, like no matter what.
Oh, yep.
So I saw column 4, I was like, alright, there's some stuff in lobby, stuff downstairs, stuff upstairs. It worked okay.
So you're bringing back the age-old strats on Bowser. I like it. Is that a common move? Do you ever bust it out for real, or is this you just wanted to be safe? Didn't want to deal with the throws?
I'm gonna go with a no comment on that.
All right. How often do you do bingo? Is this your forte?
Recently, I've been doing it a lot, just because of the tournament, obviously. And honestly, Mario can be really tilting, so bingo is a great way to play without getting mad.
Definitely a lot of fun.
because like when I die in Dark World, like I do all the time in bingos, I don't really care.
Yeah, you were able to acquire the death in Dark World, which was nice. But hey, man, congratulations on the W. That means you are now advancing. You will be facing Blue Bob next. How does that make you feel?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be an easy W.
I know, Blue Bob's such a chump.
Damn.
April sliding down the
He's
slope.
not even
That
good.
confidence. Yeah.
No, I'm
Showing-
fully expecting to lose that, but
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
hoping Blue Bob like makes bad routing decisions, and I somehow make the best routing decisions. I don't know.
You never know with bingo, you know, like you said, like I feel like more than just you have like a tendency to pick a route and commit to it and not really know how to change, or just being like, you know, I already got a few stars for this route, I'm gonna commit to it anyway. So
Definitely.
you know that it really does come down to those quick decisions like that. You never know.
Yeah, there's been so many bad quick decisions that I've made in bingos, so I know the feeling.
Well, it was some hot gameplay. I liked what I saw, and I look forward to seeing you play again, sir. Just thank you for coming out and racing.
Yeah,
Thank
GG.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for commentating. I appreciate it. Sure, it made it a lot more interesting than the gameplay did.
Oh, it was some interesting gameplay, I'll tell you. There's
Yeah,
there's some crazy stuff
The
happening.
hardcore casual strat.
Yeah, we'll see more of you soon, man.
Yeah, peace out, boys.
Later.
Peace. All right, how you doing, Milo? It's good to have you in the booth.
Good, man. Thanks. Yeah, happy to be commentating on these. Oh, nice first try, BLJ. Maybe. I think she has enough speed.
Sliding a little bit to the right. Could be losing that speed.
Come on. Yeah, just dang. I don't know. I guess it looked like she had enough like while she was long jumping to the door, right? Maybe she just dropped too much while she was long jumping against it. I'm not really sure how that works.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you're doing, you know, close to frame perfect, you'll build speed. But if you're messing up on the timing,
Yeah.
But that's completely talking out my wazoo. So don't take it with a grain of salt.
Like, oh, that definitely looked like a very late long jump. Yeah, just looking like she lost all her speed. Dang, and she had a ton. I think if she had gone like one frame perfect one, she would have clipped through. I'm sure she'll get it though.
Hey, Bubba.
There it
There
is.
we go. There's the speed.
Very
And now
nice.
3 stars TTC, 3 stars Rainbow Ride. These should be pretty quick. There's a lot of fast stars. It'll be interesting to see what she ultimately picks here.
Yeah. By the way, huge shout outs to April for playing on keyboard. Like I've done a couple of like 1 or 2 races on keyboard, you know, just for fun to see how it is, and it is, let me tell you, it is something else going from well, anything to keyboard really. It's terrible. It's terrible. And yeah, and she's getting through it. So yeah, big props for that for sure. In fact, in the 2 races that I didn't even finish because I couldn't do Bowser throws, like alternating the keyboards or the arrow keys. Really difficult.
Wait, isn't there there's like a really easy way to do it?
I
You, like, hold
heard
down-
that, and I don't know. People were trying to tell me how to do it in my chat, and I just couldn't figure it out. I don't know, but maybe there is.
I want to say that you hold down and right, and then you tap left or something like that. Like you hold 2 buttons and you tap one of them, and then it's just like super spam.
Yeah.
Or okay, Shan's keyboard legend in the chat says hold right and spam left.
Maybe
I'll
that's
take
what it
it.
is.
That sounds legit. So we have Mario Odyssey coming up. Is that true?
We do. We have our first. Let me pull up the calendar really quick so I don't say the wrong date. But our first race is scheduled between Odd Meat and Gunlap on Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. There may be more races scheduled before then, but that's what we got for now. And then the following week, let me tell you, we got a jam-packed week. We got 5 races on Monday, including 2 Mario Odyssey races. We got Stravos versus Pepsi and Equan versus Zinpars. And then we got 3 races that we're doing for a new weekly showcase night called Mario Mondays, where we're gonna do some 2D Mario games and some 3D Mario games, just some showcase races, and you know, switching it up every week. So yeah, we got lots coming, as well as a bunch of other races later in the week.
Yeah, this is a jam-packed little schedule we got here is so Team Blue Bob versus Team Fantax for the Ultimate 120-star relay next Wednesday from 4 to 6.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. Yeah, semifinals. A lot of anticipation for that one. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this whole week. It's really cool to see all of our tournaments taking off, and yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It really is. It
For
just makes
sure.
me want to cry. I feel like I'm about to cry.
You
here.
can cry. I'll cry with you.
Ah!
Alright, I won't actually cry with you, but
Wow, Milo just making
it's
me-
pulling out at the last second. Not really committed.
Yeah, really, not really sure about that one. Feeling betrayed, my heart broken in half. R.I.P. 1 billion pieces. Gonna need some bits to help recover, maybe some clocks. I don't know. I just need something.
I'll give you a clock. I got you. There you go.
Woo!
April here, making her way. Gonna get this nice air kick, hopefully. Oh, doesn't even need the air
not
kick.
even needing the kick. That is her third TTC star.
Just pancakes her way down.
No problem at all. Now we're gonna be moving on to Rainbow Road, infamous stage. Oh, excellent wall kick.
Yeah, good old Rainbow
Now
Road.
Yale booting up his Mario. I'm going to start playing the game here, perhaps. Might play with Mario's face, giving us a little entertainment here. Playing around with Mario's nose. April, set up this triple jump.
Is April gonna go for it? Oh, maybe her keyboard wasn't working or something, like to change the camera?
Chat, very triggered that I said Rainbow Road. Got him. Falling right into my trap card. Too easy.
Oh, the wall kick! No, not enough. Gonna back it up here though. Should have enough time to make it past this swinging. What would you call that? That's not a pendulum, is it? What would you call that? The little hammer swing, just a swing, I
Swinging
guess.
platform, I
yeah,
guess.
I guess.
And Yale making Mario look very beautiful. Giving us a nice little picture.
Really nice touch for the stream with Showman.
Yeah.
Getting this
Yale-
one up, and that's 25 lives for
Oh,
April.
but not enough time. Slipping it around.
Survives that bar there, that green bar saving her. Taking her
All right,
time, nice
backflip
backflip.
strats. And kaboom. So probably get swinging in the breeze and reds. Might be the...
Yeah, 'cause she's got to do 3 here, and then she already did the 3 in TTC, so...
Okay! And again, this Mario with some big ears. Looking a little bit confused, very wide-eyed, very... almost Pog-worthy of April's gameplay here. Very impressed. Oh, not quite enough speed.
No,
Oh,
the dive, bonk.
crap, April, no. 47 minutes deep in this thing. April is looking to move the guy, but having a bit of a hard time. There's a lot of things stopping her.
She'll get it, though.
Second try is the try. Okay, not going to bother with that strat anymore. Just going to go with the way that works.
Tilting the platform, very smart, getting some extra height.
Going to wait for the to flip back and forth. Ooh, so giving us some dance moves here.
Really loves her backflips.
Yeah. Never seen so much use of a backflip from any player other than April. Perhaps changing the meta here. Huge triple jump dive.
Gonna wait for this swing again. Nice triple. Gets that star.
All right.
One more to go.
I think you could do the... Yeah, April in here disagreeing with the Nova. We've got some heat in the chat. Definitely you can get the wall kick with a straight up angle. It'd be a little... Oh! Oh, okay, April trying to prove the Nova wrong perhaps, but not enough thoughts. The spacing there a little bit off. We'll see if she goes for it again. Here we go. And got it. Saving the time. Flexing. The Nova. Thoroughly impressed. Okay. Going for Cruiser.
Yeah, I actually gotta apologize to April. I saw that she unchecked the 25 lives goal, and I thought she might have just accidentally clicked it, not realizing that she died, so she doesn't have 25 lives. So I hope I didn't confuse her. Sorry, April.
Milo antagonizing the competitors, even after they've already gotten the L, just rubbing the salt in the wound.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Milo not really happy with the negative press that he's getting, but we'll still take
Simply
it.
assassinating my character. Live on stream.
Okay, but April forgot to get this red over here. Maybe. Or maybe this is the route. Which is a lot of people in chat really upset with what's going on here. 2. Yeah, there's got to be at least 2. There's definitely 2, at least.
Yeah, she did find
goodness.
one. There's one by Tricky Triangles, and I'm trying to think where else there's one. There's probably one when you grab the pole, like when you get to the top of it. Maybe, maybe not.
Perhaps. Thank you, niece man, for the 2 bits.
See, she's probably gonna be getting the 1-ups in bits.
Yep.
April knowing a lot more about the game than I do. Very clear.
Not sure if this guy, a co-commentator, even plays the game. Not exactly sure where he came from, but you know.
Just runs the stream. Just
Yeah,
expert in OBS, not so much in SM64.
Pretty much. That's why we love him, though. All right, but trying. Also, an excellent football player.
this guy replaced Kai, man.
Okay.
Oh, what?
April
not even. April not even sure where she is right now.
Wow, this invisible wall not being very nice. Definitely some weird things happening here. You just gotta keep going through it. Power through the pain. All right, this one's looking promising.
There it is. She got it.
There we go.
Very nice.
Up there.
It's so weird how you get caught on the wall sometimes. I'm not really sure why that happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of little weird kinks about this game. It's a very kinky game, to say the least. Lunar jump, very sad. Is that a bouncy boy emote? Thump. Thump footy.
Oh yeah, that was for the World Cup. Oh, that's so cool that those emotes are still here. They did Twitch did something similar for Christmas with like.
Oh no, the 1-up's getting away.
Oh, brutal. There should be more though, at least 2 more. There's one. But yeah, usually I don't know, like the World Cup is over, but the emotes are still here. That's good.
Super M flexing with all his emotes. April really wants to get up here. Might have to utilize the backflip. Never mind. There we go. 1 life away from completing her goals. And finishing it up.
I think there's 2 just before the pipe, so she should be fine.
I feel like there's one right here. Oh wait, no, that's a heart. Maybe on one of these wooden things. What is that, a plank? There we go. 1 mod up there, and kaboom!
Very nice.
Another goal.
Getting all the goals
completed. And now just has to throw Bowser around. And April will be clocking in at a sub 55, perhaps a low 53.
I'm excited for these keyboard throws.
The animal sounds also flexing in chat. Yes, I said clock. What do you have to say about it? You want to go or something? Okay, Pity setting it off. Showing us his clock. All right, into the pipe she goes. Oh no, on the rim, ledge grab. In there.
All right, here we go.
Everybody get ready. Everyone on the edge of their seat. Not sure who's going to take the W here. Bowser, a very fierce boss. A lot of power. Very spiky shell.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, clean.
Better at throws than me and on keyboard. Very nice.
Yeah. A little bit jealous.
Very jealous.
Okay. Can't really see where we're going here, but, you know,
2 for
leap
2.
of faith.
2 for 2?
Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Oh, just aside. Damn.
Milo with the preemptive angle guess check
Man, that was close.
verification procedure. But spinning around. I thought it was an interesting move. April taking a short break during the run. Definitely probably just to gather her thoughts.
Yeah, recomposing herself.
Making sure she's on the right path. Knows what she's doing.
Can she clutch out the sub 55? That's the
It's
real
gonna be
question.
close. Winding up.
Nice, good connection.
Okay. All right.
One left, here we go. Get your GGs ready.
Oh,
just wide. Just maybe got one throw left to be able to clutch it.
I've got my GG ready. I'm about to blow up. It's about to go crazy. April.
Oh, that's it.
Spinning
Yeah, she got it. I think she
GG.
just barely got it.
It was a great game between Yale and April.
Let's
So
go.
does April have a
Let's
mic?
go.
Does April not have a mic, or does she? Do you know?
Oh, grab the star there. No, it was. Oh no. She missed the star and just missed the sub 55. No. No. Poor April. So close. GG though. Here, let's ask April if she'll be able to come in for an interview.
GG's again. So this is all, I believe, for today. But check out the schedule. There's stuff coming up. Put it in your calendars. We got the SMO tournament. We've got the 120 star relay. And we've got the bingo tourney.
April's internet is being spotty apparently, but she's gonna try and come in and say what's up, give us her thoughts on the race.
Awesome. What'd you guys think? Hello?
Hello?
Hey April.
Yo, what up?
Well, that went about as well as I expected.
It went how it went. How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah. Did that break help you out?
A little.
Yeah. How long have you been running this game and running on keyboard? Mad respects, by the way, for running on keyboard. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's quite a.
I haven't ran this game in a while, but like, I may have been running it on and off. I didn't quite.
I think your mic's cutting out a bit there, but we got that you've been running it on and off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm really rusty. I'd probably play better if I'd been doing more practice.
Yeah, for sure. Have you not been doing many bingos lately? What would you say your main thing in this game is?
I haven't done a bingo. I did one bingo today.
Okay. Nice. And do you have any goals for this game in the foreseeable future? Are you like easing your way back into it, or?
If I start running it more, I'll probably try to get a better 120 PB. I have like a 250 now.
Cool. Well, GG, thanks for participating in the tournament. Commiserations for getting out early, but I hope you had some fun and we'll participate in stuff in the future.
It was a pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, glad to hear it. So yeah, that was April, keyboard legend. Simp, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. It was a wild ride. It's interesting commentating bingo because you have to look at the board and kind of figure out what they're doing, what they're thinking, and it's pretty interesting. I think these races are just going to get more and more interesting as it goes on, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
For sure, so am I. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out our schedule for what's coming up next. We got a jam-packed week coming up next week, and we got one more race scheduled, at least one more, coming up on Sunday for Mario Odyssey. That tournament is getting underway as well. So yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in. Simp, any last words?
I love you all. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the clocks, the jidges, the goals, and the bits. I love you, and have a good weekend.
All right.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.